What's up guys, it's me Better. So today we're not gonna look at Doorman. We're going to do something similar we did with Life Lessons with Luis. Look at another ripoff. And this one isn't any ordinary ripoff, this one is infamous. The ripoff I'm talking about is called Samir Bhavnani. And I might be and I might look back at and I might look back to his channel and review another video unlike Life Lessons with Luis where I stopped because he wasn't taking Islam seriously. And today's video is going to be husband divorces wife for farting. Now look, Samir, I know your intention is you don't want us to divorce people over small things like farting, but did you really need to turn it into a life lesson? That sounds something uncomfortable to talk about. And trust me, people, there is a lot of farting in this video. There's going to be farting. They're gonna be talking about farting a lot. They're even gonna be loving farting. Oh, all of like all of the farts are here. Let's just start.
So like I was saying, Larry gets fired today at work.
No. He was at Google in the YouTube department, right? What happened?
He was, he was just always making weird comments, showing up late for work.
And what did he expect?
I know, right? Like, how are you gonna show up late for work every day and then expect to keep your job? I mean, take it seriously, you know what I mean?
Oh my god, I need a fart so badly. He keeps talking about a stupid job.
Every day and then expect not to be fired.
Can't you just tell him, hey, may I go to the bathroom, please?
It's ridiculous. And then on top of that,
I don't know how much longer I can hold this. It's a big one. I should have eaten all that cheese in the car.
Wait a second. Since when do people eat cheese in their cars? Like maybe if it was chips, I would understand. But why cheese? What kind of weirdo just takes out a block of cheese and eats it? Like yes, I may sometimes eat cheese, like maybe square, like those small square shaped cheeses that you put on sandwiches, but barely. Like in the Samir Bahvinani universe, is like cheese a snack that people usually have in their cars or on the go? Because in the real world, no one eats cheese. No one just pulls a block of cheese and eats it for lunch.
back in the fridge as if nobody would notice. He's always making
I'm going to make some excuse. I'm about to buzz. I can't hold this much longer.
he's always making strange comments
Oh,
about
Tim, sorry,
women.
I need to make a quick phone call to Carl from work before he heads out. I need to remind him of some samples before he leaves.
Okay.
You could have just told him, hey, may I go to the bathroom?
I thought you did that in the car.
I told him of a few, but hang on.
Okay.
Now prepare for a stinky surprise.
Hey, babe, you forgot your phone. She's gonna need that. Oh my god. What was that? Was that a fart?
You were literally in front of the bathroom. You could have ran into the bathroom and shut the door and took your fart in there. You were so close. It wasn't like you were far away. You were literally standing in front of the door. Like imagine me saying, "Hey, may I?" Imagine me wanting to use the toilet, but instead of saying, "Hey, may I use the toilet?" I'm like, "Hey, may I? I want to call my friend Lee real quick." And then I stand in front of the bathroom door, but instead of entering, I just decide to poop and pee there, like in my pants. And ew, I should stop discussing this. Unless if like she can hold it any longer, then you didn't have any excuse to do it here. You could have ran to the bathroom. You had an opportunity.
Yeah? So what, Tim?
That's disgusting. In 5 years of marriage, I've never heard you fart. So gross.
So what, Tim? Women do fart, you know?
I have never known any girl to fart in front of me. Ever.
Seriously, Tim? Grow up.
And whatever your name is, maybe you should have some respect if you're going to fart. Maybe you should face the other way, not fart in his face. Oh, I can't believe I'm even talking about this. Alright, this is unrealistic. Who feels like farting? I meant, who feels like puking when after smelling a fart? Look, just look, wait, just look at him, just look at him. He's like, wait, what was I doing? Why was I pretending why was I feeling like, why was I making myself feel like vomiting?
Hey, Tim. Where are you going?
I don't know if I can do this anymore.
Do what?
I was super grossed out by what happened today.
Are you being serious, Tim?
I have not been more serious than the day I asked you to marry me.
Just put some perfume and things will get better. Or go and smell something that smells nice and you'll forget about the smell.
Alexa, lights on.
Okay.
What is going on, Tim? Why are you being like this?
It seriously turned me off from you.
Tim, it's just a fart. You know how many I hold?
There's more?
Wow. Like a doorman, Samir just likes to have his videos have almost no context.
It's just the slippers, Tim.
That's not the usual noises that slippers make. I mean, I don't remember the last time I put my slippers on and hearing fart noises come out of it.
Come on. You can't even control yourself anymore?
Tim, holding them in is bad. I read online today that a woman died from holding her farts.
If you can't hold your farts, then go to the bathroom. It's easy. This isn't like a universe. This isn't like a universe where bathrooms aren't a thing, because they do exist. Just go to the bathroom and take all your disgusting farts out, and then that's it. You're comfortable. If you don't want to fart in front of your husband, then just go to the bathroom every time you need to fart. That's it. Why am I even? This video doesn't feel like all about doorman ripoffs. The topic doesn't even feel like doorman ripoffs anymore. It just feels like I'm talking about one thing: farts.
You could die from holding them in.
First of all, don't believe everything you hear online. And second of all, good. If she's that gassy, she deserves to die.
Are you being serious, Tim? This isn't the man I married. How could you say something like that?
Are you the woman I married, or just some big farting machine?
Tim, are we seriously arguing about this right now?
Gemma, I need some time to think about this.
This video feels uncomfortable. Like, I don't know who to side. Do I side with Tim or his wife? Would I side with I either feel like siding with his wife or do I just side with Tim? Samir, make it easy for me to choose someone. Don't make me feel like, oh, I'm gonna choose this person. Then a few seconds later, I'm gonna be like, oh, no, I'm choosing this person. Then a few seconds later, I'll be like, oh, no, back to that person.
Tim could not stand the idea of his wife farting. It drove him to the point of abandoning her that evening and left a note asking for a divorce.
Bro, it's just a fart. Ugh.
Tim asking his wife for a divorce because she farted made headlines, and the community was in outrage. Tim's boss at Google and CEO of YouTube heard about this and fired him immediately, and all major companies refused to hire him. Tim lost a lot of money in his divorce due to the judge being a female and gave him the harshest penalties. He owed his wife alimony and more than 50% of his savings. Tim realized his immaturity came with a price, and after a difficult year, he found himself jobless, homeless, and begging on the streets.
Oh, why? Why
Meanwhile,
did you make this,
Gemma was
Samir? Did
depressed,
you like
but
this
she
video
slowly
very
got over
much?
Tim
Did you like the
and found the
concept?
strength to move on, realizing he didn't love and respect her. She started focusing
And this is when things get worse.
more on herself, spending time on things she enjoyed, and one day met a handsome physical trainer at the gym while doing yoga. She accidentally farted in his face during downward dog. After a year and a half, Gemma and Tim ran into each other once again.
Tim?
Oh my god, Gemma, is that you? You look amazing.
Yeah. And you look like trash. Literally.
Wow, you took everything from me.
No. You did this to yourself. Anyways, this is my new fiance, Jack.
Wow, what a great lesson, Samir. If the person was poor and you recognize them and they used to mistreat you, then the best thing to say is, wow, you're a piece of shit.
Hey man,
Jack, this is my ex-husband, Tim.
you married a homeless man, Gemma?
No. He wasn't homeless when we were together. He lost everything in the divorce.
Hey, Jack, be careful of her. You know she farts, right?
Now I know why you left this. Tim is it, right? Listen, I know she farts, and I love her farts. They literally smell like roses.
How much did he get paid to say that? And dude, I don't think you like her farts because you're a nice guy. I think you like them because that's part of your fetishes. Alright, if someone likes farts, then I think that's not normal. I think that's a fetish right here.
You're too much, Jack.
Well, I'm glad you two found each other and are happy.
Thank you, Tim. Seriously. It means a lot coming from you.
Gemma, I'm sorry for everything. Please forgive me.
Of course, Tim, I do. Have a good one.
If you think this is where it ends, then yes, it's almost about to end, but they're going to do one last thing before the video ends.
Hey, Tim. We have something for you.
Yeah?
That'll hopefully make you smell less like trash, Tim. Take care.
Fuck you, bitch. So it's okay. So yeah, if you used to bully someone and you became poor, then the person who was the victim deserves to just fart on you just one time. This is harassment. You know, if you commit this, you probably go to jail. Let me check quickly because I may make a mistake. Alright, and I checked and I was wrong. You don't go to jail. But they don't even get any consequences. You know, this video makes me feel angry. And I don't know how to describe it. Like she just farts on his face even when he apologized and you just accepted his apology. You'd maybe it would have made a little sense if she said, no, I won't forgive you and I want to give you one more thing before I leave, but she did forgive him. That's out of character. Why do you forgive someone if you're just gonna, take a little revenge at them back and fart at them? This is, Samir, why do you want to make a life lesson where it's all about, hey, women should be allowed to fart? Alright, fine. Maybe discuss about it. Maybe privately, maybe Like maybe discuss it privately, but hey, spread it all online. That's disgusting. It feels less like you're trying to teach a life lesson, and it feels more like you're just showing your fetishes to everyone, but you're disguising it as a life lesson. You know what, even though this video actually now ended, let's just see what Samir has to say, like, because every video he has something to say, like the life lesson. Let's just see what he has to say.
Women hold their farts too much, and it's very unhealthy. As men, we need to respect women farting as well. Women should not be held to an unhealthy standard for no reason. And out of respect to them, demand or clarify to your partner on the first date, if you have to, that they can feel comfortable farting around you.
Yes, yes, my lovely people. You should make your wives comfortable letting all their farts out in front of you. Oh, it's smear. This is cringe and anger inducing. And I want to describe it, but I don't know how to describe it. It's just bad. What? Alright. You can discuss bullying. Fine, discuss bullying. You can discuss racism. Although I feel nowadays like that racism is barely even a thing anymore. You can discuss cyberbullying. You can discuss grooming. You can discuss real life problems. But since when? I actually never searched, so I actually don't know. Since when was women farting a problem? Since when women holding their farts a problem? It's a problem that's only in your universe. It's like you only made this video only to show your fetishes in front of everyone. So maybe secretly, you're not trying to teach a lesson. You're just trying to say to your fans, hey guys, my fetishes are women farting. That's it. Samir, this doesn't feel like something people need to discuss online, make a video about it. Talk about it privately? Sure. Make a video about it? No. This video is abysmal because it discusses something that you shouldn't even make a video about. If you're gonna discuss it with someone, discuss it privately, where no one is hearing you. Like maybe go to a room with no one and talk about it. Sure. But to make a whole video about it? Dude, what's wrong with you? This is gross. This is uncomfortable. This is anger inducing. And I feel like and I feel like reviewing one more video. And it's gonna be a dhar mann. Doesn't it feel nice to be back to dhar mann? and similar to the 14 women video, this video is short. It's almost 6 minutes. So the video is called Poor Girl Shamed for Her School Lunch. And yes, unlike Samir Bhavnani, this feels like something that I'm okay with dhar mann discussing, unlike the other video which discusses something unnecessary. I'm not saying, hey, we should ignore people, we should ignore women, we should ignore the problems with women not letting their farts out and just have their husbands be abusive. But don't make a video about it because it feels more disgusting. Maybe discuss it privately, and that's more better. But let's calm down. This isn't the topic now. The topic is about dhar mann, not farting anymore. Let's start.
Hey, do you girls mind if I sit with you? With that outfit? Yeah, we mind.
This doesn't look like the worst outfit. This just looks like your average outfit.
Heather, I am so sorry. There's no money on your account. I have to take this, but you can have this free lunch, okay?
Oh my god, how embarrassing. Your family's so poor, you have to eat that nasty free meal.
I could never.
How sad.
Well, it's not that bad.
I would be happy if my school gave me free lunches. Because in my school most of the things I have to pay. If I don't have money then well I can't buy anything.
Well, we get our lunches made by our family's personal chefs.
That spaghetti looks bland, bro. Why are you making it look like, well, we get our lunches made by professionals? That looks bland, like it just looks like cooked. It looks like cold macaroni with a few dips of tomato paste under it. It doesn't look like it would be tasty. It looks like it would taste bad and it looks cold. So maybe you're the poor one. Heather looks like Heather. I think that was maybe the poor girl's name. Maybe the bully has the tastier lunch because it's a sandwich. Yours just looks cold.
Have fun eating your crappy free meal, homeless Heather.
Homeless Heather.
Oh, did you drop your nickel? Can you please get off of it? I need it for the bus. Ew, I can't believe you're so broke you have to take public transportation.
That's disgusting. So gross.
Would people actually care if someone took public transportation, whatever it was called? I mean, I feel most people would be like, okay.
See that car over there? That's my mom's brand new Tesla, and that's just one of our cars.
That's good for you, Becky.
I'd offer you a ride, but I wouldn't want to dirty up the car having you in it.
She doesn't look dirty, she looks clean. Her clothes are clean, her skin is clean. Doorman, you didn't just say you didn't do an absolute good job at making her look poor. She dresses and looks standard or average.
Gotta go. My mom's taking me shopping at Gucci. Have fun riding the bus.
Hey, watch where you're going.
I'm sorry. Wow, you again.
Wait.
Don't tell me you shop at the thrift store.
Well, yeah. I had to buy some new clothes for school.
I actually learned that thrift shopping is actually nice. So why is Darman treating it like ooh, only poor people thrift shop? Like, who knows, maybe even rich people. Alright, maybe not, but at least financially stable people thrift shopped.
That is so gross. First you eat the nasty school lunch, then you ride the bus, and now you buy other people's used clothes. Ugh, gosh, how poor are you?
Becky, I can't believe you just said that to her.
But I'm just telling the truth, Mom.
Young lady, you should never make fun of other people.
Who cares? It's just homeless Heather. Everyone makes fun of her.
How would you feel if someone made fun of you? You shouldn't judge people until you've walked in their shoes.
Well, luckily, we're rich, and I won't ever have to worry about that.
See, that's where you're wrong. You may come from a family with money, but that is not how we treat other people. Starting tomorrow, no more catered lunches. You can have the school lunch. No more Tesla pickups. You can catch the bus. And no more designer shopping.
Alright, I have a problem with the second thing where she says no more Tesla pickups. Because you may say that you people nowadays have became softies, but this is considered illegal because and also kind of considered child neglect because here in Kuwait nowadays you do have to take your child to school and you can't make them walk home alone. Like maybe if the mother just drove just took her to school with a very poor broken car, maybe it would have made sense, but here I'm siding with Becky because why? Because it's child neglect. Alright? Doorman, don't treat it like oh it's just to show people, just to show you that hey, maybe you shouldn't judge people before you walk in their shoes. No, it's considered child neglect nowadays. Maybe something like maybe something like this happening in the 80s, maybe even 90s would have been okay, but nowadays this is considered illegal. But of course, whenever an adult that's probably meant to be that's not the main character does something wrong, or maybe they're not even a sidekick, maybe they're just like the parent, they'll always get off the hook when they do something wrong. Kathy pulls a fake operation on her son, she'll get away with it. Becky's mother committing child neglect, she'll get away with it. Any parent who will commit any of those wrong things, unless if they were the main character, they'll get away with it. Only the child has to take responsibility. And the adults don't have to do shit. Wow.
You can shop at the thrift store.
Look, Mom, no, you can't do that.
You have no choice in me.
Becky can't believe what just happened. The next day, Becky doesn't have the chef-made food she usually eats. When she tries to sit down at the table with her friends, they make fun of her and don't even let her sit with them.
If someone is only friends with you when you're being mean to other people, they're not actually your friends. Because real friends don't stop liking you when you become poor. They like you for who you are. They like you because you're their friend. They look out for you because they're your friends. It's like family. Like your family wouldn't start neglecting you or treating you like shit if you just became poor. Unless no, I can't mention it. However, friends don't give up on friends. Friends stick to each other. They help out each other no matter the circumstances. So meaning, doorman, don't treat it like, oh, those are still Becky's friends, because they're not Becky's friends. If you want them to be Becky's friends, then you have to make them really Becky's friends. Like, have them always stick out for her. If they just if they just started doing shit like, no, we no longer like you because you're poor, ew, gross, then that doesn't make them her friends. Because friends don't act like jerks when you become poor or start having financial problems.
Becky is devastated. And after school, Becky's mom doesn't pick her up in the Tesla.
She neglects her and doesn't take any responsibility and lets her child get kidnapped. Becky was kidnapped and then killed by the kidnapper. So you see, you should never bully someone for being poor. Because if you do, your mother will start neglecting you, and she'll let you get kidnapped and get killed. Alright, that's just a joke I made because I just want to point out how much of a neglectful mother Becky's mother is.
Instead, she has to wait for the bus. Her friends happen to walk by and tease her. Becky is so humiliated. And finally, Becky isn't able to shop at the designer store. Now she has to shop at the thrift store. Her friends see her as she walks out and laugh at her. She's so embarrassed and runs away in tears.
Alright, Darman. How do you want me to side with Becky's mom and believe she's in the right when she's not at least like with her daughter? Like at least maybe have her and her mother walk home or walk to school better than, or maybe both of you, or maybe have them both go to the bus instead of just the child, because here I don't see, oh, this is just a light punishment, they'll all eventually learn. No, I see it as child neglect. And child neglect is punishable, but no. In the Darman universe, if you're a child, only you get punished. If you're a parent and you're not the main character and the child is the main character, or the focus is on the child, then you don't get punished when you do something wrong. Except that's not how morality works. No matter what size you are, you may get punished when you do something wrong. Neglect your child, full a pick-up operation on her, you might have to pay thousands of dollars and may go to jail. No. In the Darman universe, only the child is wrong. Then parent is never wrong. Except maybe if they're the main character and the story is about them doing wrong things.
After a while, Becky starts to understand what it feels like to get made fun of for not having much.
Enjoy your free lunch, broke Becky. Let's go. We wouldn't want anyone thinking we're friends with someone like her.
Don't worry, I'll sit with you.
Ever?
But why are you being nice to me? Because I know how I feel when people are mean to you. Look, I'm really sorry for making fun of you all those times. I was wrong. I guess you never really know what someone's going through unless you experience it yourself.
Yes, and in order for you to experience it, your parents will need to commit child neglect. Wow, what a piece of shit. But let's be honest, what video do I think is worse? The woman farting people or the girl bullies poor girl video? Well, Darman's video made me angry, but at least here I can kinda describe what's making me angry. However, with Samir's video, I can't describe it. I feel some kind of anger, but I don't know how to describe it. And it's mostly because Samir is talking about a topic that people don't usually discuss. Maybe they only discuss it in private. But Samir thought that it would be funny, or not funny, or maybe at least okay to talk about something that's gross and disgusting. Like maybe if the video was like a YouTube, like maybe a 1-minute YouTube short, just about Samir talking about women, how you shouldn't force women to hold their farts, although it would still be disgusting, it would at least be shorter and it would finish quicker. Here, however, they extended it to a 5 or 6 minute video, or a 7-minute video, although Samir didn't even need to do this. Samir The video was unnecessary. And Doorman, look, while I do understand what you're trying to do, you should understand that what sometimes the parents are doing in these videos is actually wrong, and you should at least have them face some and then you should at least have them face consequences for it, not let them easily get off the hook. You're making it seem that even if you're a parent and you pulled a fake operation on your child or neglected them only to teach them a lesson, you're not in the wrong, you're in the right. Except no, in reality you would be in the wrong, because while it's good to teach your child a lesson, it's not good to neglect them or ignore them. So Doorman, you want me to be on the parents' side, have them punish their children realistically, and don't let them do stuff that makes me side with the kid. So here you go, fans. Not just one Dhar Man video, 2 Dhar Man videos in one video. Good night.